Today we will be reading The Little Prince. Sorry, it looks like it's saying Primus. Actually, no, now it looks like it's saying Primus. Anyways, let's continue and read the story. Let me find the first page. Okay. Once when I was 6, I saw a magnificent picture in a book about the jungle called True Stories. It showed a boa constrictor swallowing a wild beast. Here is a copy of the picture in the book. It said boa constrictors swallows their prey whole without chewing afterwards. They are no longer able to move, and they sleep during the 6 months of their digestion. In those days, I thought a lot about the jungle adventures, and eventually managed to make my first drawing using a colored pencil. My drawing number 1 looked like this. I showed the grown-ups my masterpiece, and I asked them if my drawing scared them. It looks like a hat. They answered, why be scared of a hat? I was right. Why be scared of a hat? My drawing was not a picture of a hat. It was a picture of a boa constrictor digesting an elephant. Then I drew the inside of the boa constrictor so the grown-ups could understand. They always need explanations. My drawing number 2 looked like this. The grown-ups advised me to put away my drawings of boa constrictors outside or inside, and apply myself instead to geography, history, or arithmetic and grammar. That is why I abandoned at the age of 6 a magnificent career as an artist. I had been discouraged by the failure of my drawing number 1 and of my drawing number 2. Grown-ups never understand anything by themselves, and it is exhausting for children to have to provide explanations over and over again. So then I had to choose another career, and I learned to pilot airplanes. I have flown almost everywhere in the world, and as a matter of fact, geography has been a big help to me. I could tell China from Arizona at the first glance, which is very useful if you get lost during the night. So I have had a bad course. So I have had in the course of my life lots of encounters with lots of serious people. I have spent lots of time with grown-ups. I have seen them at close range, which has much improved my opinion of them. Whenever I encountered a grown-up who seemed to me at all enlightened, I would experiment on him with my drawing number 1, which I have always kept. I wanted to see if he really understood anything, but he would always answer That's a hat. Then I wouldn't talk about my boa constrictors or jungles or stars. I would put myself on his level and talk about a bridge and golf and politics and neckties, and my grown-up was glad to know such a reasonable person. So I lived all alone without anyone I could really talk to until I had to make a crash landing in the Sahara Desert 6 years ago. Something in my plane's engine had broken, and since I had neither mechanic nor passengers in the plane with me, I was preparing to undertake the difficult repair job by myself. For me, it was a matter of life or death. I had only enough drinking water for 8 days. The first night, then I went to sleep on the sand, 1,000 miles from an inhabited country. I was more isolated than a man shipwrecked on a raft in the middle of the ocean. So you can imagine my surprise when I was awakened at daybreak by a funny little voice saying, "Please draw me a sheep." What? Okay, and that is it for now. Oh, and make sure to watch my gaming channel with my friend called the Chaos Crew. It is the video where we say that we got the record in the making badge. Now, goodbye, guys. Happy 4th of July. Bye.